Hey everyone, Nick here again, and just here to talk about American Idol Top 13. They officially performed for the first time last night, and I gotta say, I was a lot more impressed than I thought I would be. The guys were singing Stevie Wonder, and the girls were singing Whitney Houston. And honestly, there were about 8 performances that I thought were really, really good last night. With a lot more than I expected. There was really only one bad performance, and I'll get to that. I'm just going to rank them worst to first. And worst, anyone who saw the show is going to know who it is. Shannon McGrain, which is too bad. She was really good last week. I really like her, but, I mean, it's pretty much undeniable that she sort of collapsed. It was just that one note that just took her right out of it, which is too bad because until then, it really wasn't awful. But after that, it just never really came back. So, yeah, it's a real shame. 12, Jermaine Jones, like, again, his voice is too deep. It's really, really annoying and distracting and hard to take him seriously. 11, Jeremy Rosado. Again, it was really boring. It was better than last week, I guess, but still, it made me wish that Reed Grimm was here. Or anyone else, for that matter. Anyway, number 10, Elise Testone. I didn't hate it as much as I hated her last week, but it still didn't do much for me. And I still find her to be very overrated. She might actually be in trouble tonight. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. 9, DeAndre Brackensick. Now, it actually started out pretty well. I'm thinking, this might actually be a good performance. This kid might actually surprise me, but as it went on, it got hard to hear him after a while. And Still, though, best I've heard him sing, at least so far this season. On the live shows, anyway. 8, Erica Van Pelt. I really loved her performance, and I don't like putting her this low, but like I said, there were a lot of good performances. But she sang really well, and I mean, there's a lot of people on the internet who aren't happy that she made it over someone like Jen Hirsch. But honestly, I think Erica proved why she's there, and I think she might be safe. 7, another one that I don't want to put so low, Colton Dixon. He was really good, but again, he just sort of got overshadowed. He was my favorite guy last week, and I mean, he was still very good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he put a modern spin on a Stevie Wonder song, even though there were some times where he was a little hard to hear. It sounded like a little mumbled at some points, but it wasn't awful at all, anywhere even close to awful. Let's see. 6, Joshua Ledet. Now, he started the night really good. I'm thinking, if this guy's setting the bar for the rest of the night, if anyone can match it, this is going to be a good night. And obviously 5 people did. So, yeah, Joshua was just the start of a very, very good night. And I don't really find it fair to compare him to Jacob Lusk anymore, because Joshua showed more versatility in 2 weeks than Jacob did over all of last season. Number 5, Hee Jun Han. I'm so glad that he was good. I mean, he was great. He just sounded so smooth. That's the kind of voice you've been waiting for. That last note he hit was just, as Steven Tyler would say, beautiful, dog. Now, that's what Randy would say. And I think Jennifer would say that it gave her goosies. Goosies. Stupidest thing. Anyway. 4, Holly Kavanaugh. Nah, this girl, I really like her, and she was really good last night, but I'm a little worried about her. Not tonight, but soon. She might get Pia from last season. She kept doing these big ballads every week, like basically the same performance, more or less, and she got kicked out in 9th place. So I hope Holly can branch out a little more than that. Number 3, this is what I would probably call the best if I was actually there in person. Philip Phillips. Just because the audience looked like they were having a blast watching him. And I was having a blast watching him at home, too. But at home, I don't know. Just made me wish I was there. I wasn't able to enjoy it in the same way, if that makes any sense. But, I mean, Superstition, he even admitted everyone's done this song before on Idol. But he changed it up. He made it good, and I loved it. It was his best performance that I have ever seen from him. Number 2, I didn't expect this in a million years. Skylar Lane. This girl, she hasn't really... I haven't been crazy about her, but I wasn't really sure. Do I like her? Do I not like her? Well, the last night I could safely say that I love her. That was just an amazing performance. They kept saying last season, Lauren Elena, she could do more with her voice, but she never really did. She had an entire season to do it, and she never did. I think Skylar just did it after 2 weeks. So, yeah, good for you, Skylar. And the best of the night, again, anyone who saw it, pretty much a no-brainer, Jessica Sanchez. I mean, she sang I Will Always Love You, and I'm like, that's like probably the toughest song to sing ever. And she did it justice. Whitney would have been proud of that, for sure. I mean, I actually think it may have been almost as good as Whitney's version. Yes, I just went there. Alright, so here's my prediction. Well, tonight they're actually doing something different. It's going to be guys versus girls. The guy with the lowest number of votes and the girl with the lowest number of votes are going to go head-to-head. They're going to, like, perform for the judges, and then the judges will eliminate one of them. So, I think Shannon is pretty much a guarantee for the girls. As for the guys, I'm not really sure. I think it might be DeAndre, although I would rather it be Jeremy or Jermaine. My number one pick for the guys to be in danger anyway is Jermaine. But it's not like it matters because I'm pretty sure Shannon is going to go home regardless. Alright, so that's my review. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you tomorrow with my thoughts on the results.